Good morning. Welcome to 365 Days of Ritual Living, daily morning reading, meditation, and prayer time. I am Reverend Rafe Ellis, Senior Minister and Spiritual Leader at Columbia Center for Spiritual Living in Columbia, Maryland. Today is May 19th. I surrender all fear, doubt, or uncertainty and accept the gift of life today. The scriptural reference for this morning's reading comes from the book of Luke, chapter 12, verse 32. Fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. The reading begins. We should keep in mind that we are beneficiaries of life. We do not put the chicken in the egg, nor the oak tree in the acorn. Rather, we take them out. We did not create the divine presence, nor the law of good. We commune with this presence and use law. Therefore, Jesus said that it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. It is our business to receive it. And in doing this, we follow the same method that any scientist would, for the scientist knows that they do not create the laws that they use or the principles which they employ. It is my Father's good pleasure, it is God's good pleasure to give me the kingdom. Today I accept the kingdom, which it is, which is, let me try that again. Today I accept this kingdom, which it is the pleasure of God to give me, and I accept it in its fullness. Today shall contain joy and happiness. Today shall be filled with peace, and through it all be running the silent power of spiritual forces, which all harmoniously and happily govern my thoughts and decisions and acceptances, so that everything I do will be done without effort. I lay all weariness aside and accept the life giving, invigorating, dynamic power of the Spirit, knowing that it vitalizes every organ in my body. It flows with power and strength and purpose through everything I do, even as it leads me gently down the path of life. Today is the day that God has made, and I am glad in it. And when evening comes, the cool shadows of peace shall fall across my pathway, and the quiet of the night shall enter into my soul, while the beatitude of the Spirit flows through me as a river of life. And so let's take that into our time of contemplation and meditation. I recognize God. I recognize God as the only presence, the only power. I recognize God to be infinite. And by infinite, I am recognizing that it already is everything, that nothing can be added to it, that it has no boundaries, it has no circumference, and so its very center must be everywhere present. It is eternal. And by eternal, meaning it has always existed, it exists now, and there is no end point of its existence. It creates out of itself, infusing its creation with itself, and then loving its creation, holding its creation in the activity of grace, grace being the unrestricted self-givingness of God to its creation. I know that I am that in form. I know that all that God is, I am. I know that I am made out of it, infused with it, and live within it, surrounded by it. I know that what is true of me is true of all life, all one. And yet, all individualized, all unique, purposeful, intentional, one of a kind, never to be repeated ideas in mind, in consciousness itself, expressing God individualized as each of us. And by individualized, I am recognizing the personalness of creation without personifying it. I'm recognizing that each is a center of the creative process, and that as we use consciousness, as we differentiate consciousness, as we reveal consciousness, as we allow our minds to imagine, we expand the infinite's experience of itself. So I speak my word this morning, claiming, affirming, speaking into realization to be made real, an experience of the very nature of being within all of creation. An experience that requires receiving what is already fully present. Life giving to life. life saying yes to every desire. And so I am intentional and purposeful and mindful that my desires align with the truth of my being. I am careful to understand that circumstances, experiences are God unfolding my life, always in my best interest, always, always. The only path I am on is one of more abundance. And what is true of me is true of all. So life is always expressing abundantly. Grateful to know this, grateful for this, grateful that law simply acts and it acts the same every time for everyone, that there is no off switch in creation, that we are using creation to expand the infinite's experience of itself, that creation is timeless, changeless. I do not change creation, I use creation. Individualizing it, differentiating it, never changing it, simply changing how it expresses. Grateful. Grateful to know this is how it works. Grateful that law is law, that life is life, that it is the harmonious operation of one, no matter what it looks like. Grateful, grateful, grateful. And so it is from this gratitude, in this gratitude, as this gratitude, that I release my word being the word of the infinite, spoken in, through, and as me. I release it because there is nothing else to do. There is nothing to do with it. There is no making it happen. It's already happened. And so I release it, and that just simply signals my human mind to let go, to stop trying to control anything, to just let go. Let God be God. Ashe. Shalom. Aho. Amen. Amen. And so it is. Namaste.